and they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
Hey y'all, so I want to address this Marvin Sapp thing. So tired of seeing it on my timeline. I finally went and looked at maybe the video that you're going to see here. I just looked at it, literally just looked at it, okay? Let me say this. I'm going to try to provide a different perspective, okay? Just hear me out. So I saw everybody talking about, oh my God, Marvin Sapp said close the doors, and he said the people got to pay $40,000 and it costs to sit up here and all of that. Now, one, I do not know Marvin Sapp personally. Two, I do not know Marvin Sapp personally. Three, I grew up in the church. So it's not much I haven't seen, okay? When I first saw this clip going viral, you know what I said? They're going crazy about $40,000. They only raised $40,000. Why did they only raise $40,000? I'm used to conferences that clear six figures in a day easily, without having to lock the doors or hold people hostage. That's what y'all are saying, easily. So when they said 40,000, I was like, that's it. Like people tripping over $40,000. From what I hear, he was at a conference raising an offering, whatever. Conferences are expensive. You all would be shocked, especially big conferences. You would be surprised how much money goes into planning these big conferences. And again, $40,000. People are saying, well, times are hard. They are. But my thing is, if you believe in God, why is the economy affecting you? You should be able to live, eat, drive, do what you want if you're in God, no matter how hard times get. I don't understand. Okay. Another thing, him saying it costs to sit up here. My interpretation of that, to whom much is given, much is required. So we expect more from the leaders than we do the congregation. Just like if I ever get on here and say, well, the Lord said I saw specifically this amount of seed, $20, whatever. I specifically saw that. I promise you, I'm sowing way more than 20 into somebody else, not into myself. I believe in sowing into yourself. But if the Lord has me call for a specific seed, I send that to someone else. And normally I send it to multiple people because I am the leader. To whom much is given, much is required. Now, again, as far as me being a member of churches, I've never been a member of any church where the pastor was the only one prospering, ever. I've never been a member of a church where the pastor was the only one with a nice car. I don't know what that's like. I understand we all have different experiences. One of the churches I haven't been a part of a bunch of churches, but one of the churches I used to be a member of, they were known for the cars on the parking lot. People would talk about how you pull up on the parking lot and you see all this, but the people, they were never forced to give. They just knew the power of sowing and reaping. There are people who don't believe in God that know the principle and it works for them of sowing and reaping. And again, I was like, why are they tripping over $40,000? Do you know there are people that charge $40,000 or more for you to sit down and talk with them for an hour? An hour. To consult with them for an hour, it is more than $40,000. There are people, if you want to join their mentorship program, they will tell you if you're not willing to give $150,000 or more, if you don't have that to spend for me to mentor you, I'm not your mentor. Why are we complaining about $40,000? Again, I don't know the context. I'm just trying to give a different perspective. I've been a part of ministries that clear six figures in a day easily with a conference. 7 figures. The 7 figures, that was, they knew about it in advance, so I'm not even gonna use that. But I don't know. And people, that's why I don't go to church now, baby. You don't go to church because you don't want to go to church. You just try to find stuff to do. You go because you don't want to go, okay? All churches are not the same. They're just not. You don't want to be accountable to anybody. That's your problem. And you need accountability, whether that's with a church or just a group of people that are mature that can hold you accountable. You need accountability, but you don't want it. So stop saying that. Also, there are people I see dragging him. You're not going to make me do that. And I get it. The Bible says that God loves a cheerful giver. Nobody should be forced to give. Let me say this, as far as him saying close the doors and things like that with the ministries I've been a part of, it was a security issue and a reference issue because giving is a part of worship, whether we want to admit it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, it's a part of worship. So out of respect, they'll ask that nobody walk. Number two, ministries I've been a part of, they have armed security during the offering because people are crazy, even people in the church. So because of the security, it's a security issue. They ask people not to walk, wait until the deacons get in the back, whatever. Again, I don't know Marvin Sapp. I don't know the full context. I'm just trying to provide a different perspective. There was something else I wanted to address. Yes, people are online dragging him. But at first I was like, well, maybe it's just Generation Z. Maybe it's a younger generation because I grew up, this is nothing like this is how I grew up, but it's people my age older than me that's dragging him. And I'm like, well, if you're dragging him about this, don't post another thing from your TikTok shop asking us to buy so you can get the commission. Don't do that no more. Don't put your Amazon link in your storefront or whatever for us to give for your wedding or you moving, you having a baby. Don't ask us. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because you all are saying, well, he should come out of his pocket and give it all because he got the money. First of all, do y'all know real pastors? Do y'all know the sacrifice they make? Some of them, their bills at home go lacking because they're trying to cover the church. And that couldn't be my husband because what you're not going to do is have us lacking at home because you're trying to take care of the church. The church is God's bride, but that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother. Pastors do a lot. And it's crazy that everybody wants everything for free. It costs to run a ministry, to host conferences. There's a retreat that I want to have right now. I have everything, almost everything mapped out. I know the location of the retreat. I have houses saved. If I get the amount that I believe I'm supposed to get, if I open it up to the amount of women I believe I'm supposed to open it up with, I'm going to have to rent 2 houses. 2. I have not worked in 4 years. Okay. 2 houses. So I have all this stuff calculated and what I want to do. All the women have to do is come, but it's not going to be free. But even with that, the amount that I'm going to charge, I'm still going to be coming out of pocket thousands of dollars. I already told God, because this ain't nothing new. I already told God, this is going to be a seed that I plant into these women. Okay? So y'all, I need y'all to chill. I need y'all to chill, especially if you have stuff in our face talking about TikTok shop, link right here. You getting commission. Whatever you selling, whatever you're recommending, and get your coins, please. But whatever you're recommending, I promise you it doesn't hold as much value as the word of the Lord. Renisha, you shouldn't charge for the gospel. I don't think they are. Again, I don't know them. I don't think they are. People have told me the same thing. The gospel is free to us as far as salvation. Let me say that. Salvation was free to us, but Jesus paid the price and he had to pay with his whole life. That's pretty expensive. It doesn't get any more expensive than that. You didn't have to pay for it. He did. Yes, he got up, but look at all the things he dealt with beforehand. So he had to pay the cost with his literal life, if you believe in Jesus. So yeah, I just wanted to give a different perspective because while y'all out here talking about 40K for, I'm like, that's all they raised. This a whole conference. That's all y'all got. It's $40,000. Okay. And again, me and my friends, the things we've talked about for years is how we want to be able to give $10,000 in offerings like it's nothing. You call for $1,000 seed, we want to be able to pay 10,000 and nobody even knows our name. Just put it in the basket. You don't have to know who gave it. I'm just obeying God. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, but y'all have fun. Trust me. It's one more group I forgot about, and I don't see how I forgot about you all. If you are a battler, if you battle on here every day, get your money. I'm not mad, but some of you all go off. You're going off on people. I mean, you go off on people when you start losing the battle. People don't have to gift you anything, right? This is their hard-earned money. People make thousands of dollars a day battling on TikTok. Please do not be out here talking trash about Marvin Sapp if you're one of the ones that start flipping out and getting mad and going off on your chat when you start losing your battles. That's it.